warmed up with our first move. So welcome to today's low impact cardio. We're going to begin by doing a modified jack, which is low impact, step out, and then we're going to do alternating kick. So what we can start to do is add the arms, boom, boom. We're going to go out one leg, out the other leg, alternating front kicks. All right, so lifting our elbows out to the side, kick to the front, 1, 2, right here, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, 20-second rest while I preview the next move. We're getting into a side lunge. We're gonna have our feet wide, knee and toes pointed out. We're focusing over to one side, looks like this. And what I'd like you to do is pulse for 2 and then come back up. So here we go, side lunge, it's 1, 2. So that pulse is concentrating on that knee bend portion of the motion. We're getting low, out, up, right? But I definitely don't want any pain in your knees, so make sure your feet are wide enough. Toes pointed out, hands in front to counterbalance. And we're concentrating on that knee bend portion. Good, anytime we can get more time under tension at the harder part of the motion, good. It'll give us better results, good. There we go, and come back up. All right, before we switch to the other side, go ahead and grab the ankle of the leg you just worked, bending your knee, and then bringing your knee underneath your hip, getting your quadricep top to bottom, front of your thigh. All right, hitting over to the other side, so that foot and knee pointed out, we're doing out, and bring it back. So bend, pulse, and return. So notice how our feet are really wide in that beginning stance. And then as you bend the knee, it comes toward your toes, not too far past. All right, starting to feel work the thigh close to the knee, right here. Good, boom, boom, pulse it. There we go. 10 more seconds. Like, oh, boom. Pulse it. There we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and walk it back in. So we're gonna do our, just like we did with our alternating jack, but we're gonna start in a knee bent position. So we're starting narrow, knee slightly bent to get low. We're going out, bring it back in, step it out, good. All right, so here we go. Take it low, out. There you go. All right, and you can just clasp your hands in front of you. I'm gonna show you a side view to show you that we're sitting down into it, getting low. Good. Here we go. Turn to center. Woo! Really feeling the legs working. All right, step out as wide as you can. And think of it all the way from the top of your leg. Good, out wide. Here you go. Stay low, looking good. Breathe out with it, and return. All right, we're gonna spread the feet out wide once again. We're doing a downward rotation. So we're reaching toward the opposite leg, keeping our legs semi-straight, and then go ahead and alternate. We'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Bring it back up. All right, so just kind of windmill the arms. Reach toward your opposite ankle. Legs are semi-straight. Now, as you reach down to one side, you can bend that knee just slightly, enough to get low. We're rotating downward through our torso. Here. Good, keep going. Down. Boom. All right. Down toward the ankle. Keep it going. All right. And relax. All right, we're gonna bring our feet back in. Get a sip of water. We're coming into some side leg lifts next. For this one, we're coming over to one side, standing leg strong, hands up by our head, take one foot out. We're doing lift. All right, side crunch. So we're bringing our rib toward our hip. Standing leg strong, knee is slightly bent. Squeeze. There you go. So we're bringing our elbow toward our thigh as we lift the outer hip. Ooh, really feeling this. All right, standing leg stays strong. And just a slight contraction at your side. Lengthen back out. 4, 3, 2, squeeze. All right, before we switch over, let's go ahead and do a big side reach. Maybe even crossing your leg behind, reaching that arm up and over. All right, we're coming over to this side. Hands up by your head, standing leg strong, and it could be pointed slightly diagonal that way. Foot is out, leg is straight. All right, elbow come down toward your leg. So we're contracting at the side. Squeeze, there you go. You're gonna feel it right at your waist here. Also in your legs too, standing leg, stabilize. Lift that side leg, let's go. Squeeze, soft landing, good. And if your shoulders get tired or it's too much tension up there, you can also do hands on hips. Keep going, looking good. 2, 1, and relax. All right, big side bend. Cross that leg behind, reach up and over. All right, and then just do some light knee ups because we're coming into a jogging pace. We're gonna travel forward and back. So whether it's toward your screen or side to side, wherever you have more room to move, we're gonna do quick feet. We're gonna travel back, travel forward. So go ahead and keep pumping your arms. And we're covering about the length of a yoga mat here. But if you have more space, go for it. Good. Bigger steps or longer travel. All right, feet moving, knees bent. Good, so go for that rapid pace. Pump the arms, good. Boom, boom. Breathe out with it, there you go. Landing on the front of your foot. And return. All right, getting into some rear leg lifts next. All right, this will be a tough one because it's all about balance, strength, combination of those things. Okay, so one knee slightly bent. What we're gonna do is, with one leg behind us, we're gonna lift by bending the knee and then straightening, and then bring it back down. Tap, boom, here. All right. Don't underestimate the slower paced movements like this. All right, larger muscle groups working. All right, still gonna give us that cardio effect. And working on that ankle, knee, and hip stability, which is also going to help your faster paced motions. Okay, developing that strength. All right, so just getting that well-balanced workout. Good, there you go. Woo! And down. All right, loosen it up for a bit as we slowly transition to the other side. So just hands relaxed on hips. Remember that our standing leg is slightly bent at the knee. Facing to one side, start by bringing one foot back. Bend at the knee to lift your heel and then kick back. And then bring it back slowly. All right, good. So once you have the hang of it, just keep your eyes focused on one area. So where your torso is facing down toward. There you go. Squeeze, lift. So I know we have one leg moving, but I definitely feel that standing leg working, supporting our body weight. And we have 10 seconds. It'll go by fast, I promise. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, kick, and return. All right, just some soft knees up because we're getting back down to that low position, sitting down. The only difference here is we are going to let our entire body travel with it. So stepping side to side. There we go. So go as wide as you can, stay low. All right. Really working our lower half today. Hands in front. There we go. Get low, low as you comfortably can. So I'm gonna turn to the side once again. So your hips are down, but no lower than about knee height. If that, I'm about halfway toward that. Kind of that quarter squat position. Step it wide, side to side. All right, before we move on, go ahead and get some water. And if you are able to do this standing figure 4, so crossing the ankle, knee out, maybe even sit down into it, holding on if you'd like. And then we'll do the other leg. Okay, so next up, 4 motions. So we're gonna start with alternating tap back. So that's 1, 2, and then we're gonna do side lift, side lift. Tap it back, 1, 2, side, side. So this is where we kind of need that 360 space, or at least to the sides and behind us. Tap, tap. So just get comfortable with how much space your legs need to lift up into the air. Tap, tap. You lift, lift. Tap, tap, lift, lift. There you go. Boom, boom. Here, here. All right, go ahead and loosen that up. Coming up next, squat to heel raise. So I'll do a 45-degree angle for this. So sitting down and then heels come up. Here you go. All right, those of you who are able to add the upper half, we're gonna do lift up, overhead reach, good. Down, push. The heels come up, hands press up. The wrists are vertically above your elbows. Good. Sit down into it. Press up, keep going. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, lift. Down. Woo. All right. Getting back to our 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's going to be more of a tap out. So 1, 2, tap, tap. 1, 2, side, side. There you go. All right, keep that going. So once you have the rhythm, just take it the speed to the point where you can still maintain that control, get the leg straight out, back, back, side, side. Good. Move your arms with it. Good, keep going. Let's go, 10 seconds. All right, I got my eyes on you. Side to side, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, how about a side neck lean, shoulder down. And other side. Okay, next up, side lunge combined with the leg lift. So it looks like this. Over to one side, lift up, return. And then we're focused on this side. Up, return. So bend this way, lift this leg. Good. Side, lift, return. Soft landing. There we go. Good, good. Side lunge, leg lift, turn. There we go. Lift, bend, lift. All right. Getting ready for that other side. But first, get some water. All right, here we go. Feet start wide, foot and knee pointed out. We're doing that side bend, leg lift, return. side lunge, lift the leg, return, and repeat. All right, so I want you to focus on long motions. So that knee bend, and then the leg straight out, lifting as high as you can. So when you lift that leg out, your knee is pointed forward, right? Focus on outer hip, glute here. There you go. Staying with me. Don't let it fall apart. Keep that control. Knee bend, side lift. All right, we need to do some back extensions. So we're gonna do alternating leg hip tilt. So what that's going to be like is feet are facing forward, knees are soft, meaning a slight bend, and then we're gonna do lean forward, so tip through the hip, your leg goes back, and we're gonna alternate. So you're here. All right, so think of your torso as a counterweight. So we're trying to make a T, right? Torso and legs, so kind of bring ourselves horizontal. And then we're gonna bring our arms into this a little bit with a row. All right, so lift your elbows up. So focusing on the back for this move here. Woo! Every time I check on you, it kind of challenges my balance. Good. Squeeze the elbows up. All right. Woo. Coming up next, alternating what I'm doing right now, heel kicks. All right, so on this one, we're gonna keep our knees down, which will allow us to focus on the back of our thigh. All right, so go ahead and rapid alternating heel kicks up. And we can bring in the arms into this as well. So I'd like you to get that elbow bend to here, squeeze it up. So let your fists come up to your shoulders. There you go. All right, stay up tall. Here we go. Kick the heels up back there. Fist to shoulders in that half circle motion. Ooh, keep going. And relax. Right, light tap side to side. Let's do it just a quick reach behind. Open up the chest. All right, next up, it's gonna be another balancing act. We're getting into a front kick to side kick. So because we're focused on one leg first, we can come over to one side and we're gonna balance as best as we can to do a front kick to side kick. So you can start by tapping the foot down after each kick. If you really want to challenge though, you can try to keep the foot in the air. It's gonna be a tough one, but you can do the 1, 2, reset, 1 and 2, down. So again, we're doing the kicks with one leg only, but really working that standing leg to stabilize. 10 seconds, good. Woo. All right, 3, 2, 1. So as you can see, it's not always about motion, all right? Just supporting our body weight with that leg. A lot of things are happening. In 10 seconds, we're gonna do that last side. And then you're free to go. So we gotta complete this workout to keep it balanced. So once again, standing leg, strong and stable, front kick, and side kick. So your options are when you tap the floor. You could do it between each kick, or you can do 1, 2, and then down. Or if you're really a sucker for punishment, you can keep your foot up in the air the entire time. But no one's keeping score. You don't have to. Do what works for you. Whoa. Control your balance. There you go. Run. And side. 8 seconds. 5. All right. Bring our last front and side kick. But before you go, just do a slow walkout just to kind of loosen up the hips. Thanks for joining. Nick, my co-host, my great co-host, posted the Summer Games registration, which begins next week. 3 weekly workouts and a weekly raffle prize. So make sure to join, and we'll see you next time on Low Impact Cardio. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Claire. Thank you. Bye, E. Thank you. Bye, Anna.